Discipline 56. 56. Las rojas en las rojas, las azules en las azules, dice. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. No estoy pegando nada. The White Sox.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Drew Smiley gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Trevino. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hombre en primera, 2 outs. Vamos a suponer que nos va a mandar algo por arriba. Tenemos hombre en primera y segunda, ¿no? Running fastball. No me acuerdo si el running fastball se baja.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Creo que hay alguien ahí viendo. ¿Me escucho o no me oyen?
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tenemos que dejar pasar una y después hacer un hit. Vamos a pensar que no nos va a mandar. No tenemos nadie, 0 outs y nadie en base. Entonces yo iría algo hacia abajo. No, vamos arriba, running fastball.
First pitch of the at bat.
Ay, está cerca. Me acabo de dar cuenta que no está puesta la cámara. Déjame tratar de ponerla. Ok. Me dio un running fastball por afuera. La vez pasada lo que hice fue un slider abajo. Vamos a buscar un slider abajo.
Skied into very shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Arroyo, ¿sí me escucho o no me escucho? Creo que ya puede poner la cámara, pero no estoy seguro cómo jalar.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Eloy.
Vamos a tratar de ponerla. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Vamos a ver si está lo de include video. Vamos a ver si jala eso. Y de ver si no hace que estén las dos cosas al mismo tiempo. Ahí está el video. Ahí me veo un poquito, ¿no? Yo creo que hay que acomodarlo a que esté un poco más hacia el otro lado y más arriba y hacia el otro lado. A ver. Un poquito más. Como por ahí más o menos. Los dos, ¿no? Los dos, tampoco nada espectacular ni nada. Y ahora lo que necesitamos es ver broadcast settings, advanced settings, camera video settings, upper right. Sí, creo que está bien. Size small, right, small, sí, colocar. Camera settings. Fine face. There you go.
Jimenez.
Creo que ya quedó padrísimo. Ok, ¿qué tenemos? Un out, hombre en primera y segunda, doble play aquí, papá. Dámela.
On the ground is short, could be two.
The
second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing.
White Sox nos van ganando 2-0. Ok, es la parte baja de la sexta. No, es más que un ground out, un fly out. Rangers mal posición. Ok, tenemos uno en segunda, entonces no le interesa el doble play. Es el mismo pitcher, iba a decir el mismo dealer. Running fastball es lo que me ha tirado. Ni una vez me lo ha tirado arriba. Vamos a buscar arriba. Ahí viene arriba. Vamos.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And it's gone.
¡Qué fácil!
So a two-run shot to left center.
Qué afortunado tú, Arroyo, que te tocó venir a ver el hombro. Qué afortunado.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a two-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Era bola, sí, sí era bola. Estaba muy arriba. No, es que es lo que estaba buscando, algo arriba. Ok, ya tenemos pitcher nuevo. No hay nadie en base, 2 outs. Me va a mandar un force.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ay,
ball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
¿Era bola? Ay, está cerca. Seguimos buscando algo arriba, ¿no?
The 1-0. Swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Ahí viene una curva. Curva abajo. Eso ya la vi.
Oh, no contact there, and it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Ok, ¿qué fue? ¿Un change-up? Ok, vamos a... Tiene que mandar un fastball arriba, pero no sé si es el two-seam o el four-seam. Yo creo que va a ser two-seam. Vamos. No, tiene que ser four-seam, arriba.
The 2-2.
2-2, vamos.
It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8.
¿Quiero pegar a todas?
The Rangers
sí, si le ponen arriba, sí, lo voy a
4-2.
tratar de pegar a todas.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nick Goody earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jonathan Hernandez, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher.
Right-handed.
Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, let her rip. Let's go.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Merrifield is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
No.
Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete. Still scoreless. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Primera, ¿quién primera?
Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Victor Trevino. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now here's the pitch.
Hijo de su madre.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Vamos a ir hacia abajo y rápido.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Desperdicio, eso.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
In
front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Oh. Ahora sí va a estar difícil de adivinar. Este viene un slider, creo, casi seguro un slider. Aquí mismo, ¿no? Arribita. A ver.
Swing and a miss got him reaching.
Pinche suelo le
throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Como si fuera golf.
Striding into the box, Alex Kirilov. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Alex Kirilov.
2 outs, un hombre en segunda, vamos a primera.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. White Sox on top, 1-0. Digging in, Victor Trevino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Es un single. Cambio de dealer. A no ser el mismo. Mismo pitcher. ¿Y ahora qué? Va a hacer un slider arriba, ¿no? Un slider arriba.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ya tiene que mandar fastball abajo para tratar de hacer el doble play con una, ¿no? ¿Qué le está pasando? ¿Tiene miedo? Ok. Fastball abajo, sigo pensando. Sí.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Esa.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mazara's on his horse. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Gallo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Tal vez me fue a Rotterdam.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Parezco súper chiquito como la imagen mía. Es una cosa de la cámara. A ver, lo puedo poner más grande. Aparte porque estoy bien alejado. ¿O a qué te refieres? En la cámara.
Stepping into the box, Blake Swihart, runner in scoring position with
Te refieres en la cámara porque Es porque estoy alejado de la cámara.
Ready with the 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season.
Una burbuja de texto arriba, ¿no?
Rangers take control here. It's
me da muy poquito.
It looked like he might just
A ver, déjame tratar de arreglar eso.
Run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake.
Creo que todavía se escucha el micrófono aquí, pero cámara, video settings y queremos un white side, upper right, lower left. No. Upper left. Y secure cutout, no. Outer cutout. Y size. Medium, large. No. Medium. No. Wide. Y chroma key. No. Do not change. Fine face. ¿Qué es lo que no, qué es lo que no quedó del tamaño? ¿Qué es lo que falló? Voy a tratar de mejorar la cámara. Creo que tengo que ponerla en otro lugar, porque ahí me estorba.
Bang it, kid. Here you go.
Ahora vamos a... Tengo un hombre en primera, no hay outs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely.
No sale el size correcto del overlay.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
The 1-2.
No!
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Broadcast settings, advanced settings, camera video settings, and lower left, and lower right, horizontally. Upper right, flip horizontally, size small, a background, auto cutout, sticky cutout, no, do not change, okay.
Does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.
A familiar scene.
Diamondbacks.
Yet again, this player is sent packing.
Ya me está cayendo bien los pinches.
A recently acquired player meets with his new manager before his debut with his new team. Respecting his irritation with having been traded, The manager exercises diplomacy with his new addition.
Bruh. Ice water veins is plate vision contact racing base for 2 hours. Plate vision.
In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game. This player will make the best of his new situation.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go that so far this year. Let's see, turn it around in this one.
Scooped up, there's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Up next for Arizona, Victor Trevino. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trevino.
Here's the pitch.
Ball. That's
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will, so you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
¿Qué era? Se pasó un splitter. Su madre, estaba fuerísimo. Bueno,
now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Okay, vamos a ver. Esto tiene que ser un splitter y va a ser arriba. Va a ser la
now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead.
Ok. Tenemos el mismo pitcher, todo me mandó abajo. Ya, mándame algo arriba.
Now, Victor Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ok, y de aquí yo creo que va a mandar el split otra vez, ¿no? Para afuera,
The
¿no?
1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Slider. Puro esteroide, bienvenido in-game. Échale más esteroide, papá, porque mira, me acaban de vender, güey, mi equipo. Estoy jugando contra mi equipo, güey. Me acaban de vender, güey. Qué raza.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
No manches, aquí ya sí no tengo ni idea qué va a hacer el vato. Split, yo creo. Oh.
And another foul
Y
ball.
nada, ni latino a nada. Era fastball y yo buscando split, ¿no? Pero ahora ya me tiene que mandar un split, igual que ese fastball. 1-2, venga. ¡Sí!
High in the air out to center
Dime que te
field.
fuiste, dime que te fuiste. Nah, ya.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out.
Está muy grande este parque, árbitro. Ya derecha abajo. Arriba, arriba,
Digging
abajo,
in the
abajo,
switch
izquierda,
hitter,
izquierda.
Blake Swihart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at
tenemos
third.
1-1 y 0 outs, doble play. Venga. Segunda.
And on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Entró la carrera, pero doble play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Me gusta este doble play.
In now, Victor Trevino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Hay 2 donde se pase, pero no estamos en primera. No posible de play. Y entonces vamos a ir por arriba. No ha hecho casi nada por arriba. ¿Este es otro pitcher o qué? Sí, este es otro pitcher. Ok, vamos a ver.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Gracias,
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Tiene que ser otra vez fastball. No,
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Ahora sí, tiene que ser fastball arriba, venga. Ya, hermano.
From the belt, the pitch.
Venga.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Qué mal, güey. No pudo haber sido
First is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Una carrerita, pues.
Standing in, Blake Swihart. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah,
okay,
the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he's...
Sí.
Slow grounder to first.
Sí llega. Y no, este güey está ahí. ¿Qué pido? Súper rápido.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but
qué buena la de segunda,
great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his
speed. La salvó de segunda, la verdad. Mi tiro no estuvo tan chido.
digging in to try it again. Victor
casa llena.
He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim
Ponme la
last
bonita
time.
arriba,
Yeah, Matty,
ándale. Vamos a hacer
expect
un
this pitcher to
jonroncito
try
aquí.
and get the same result that's his last
Jonroncito,
at bat
ándale.
right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
Ponme la bonita, ándale. Ponme una bonita.
1-0 delivery.
Esa era bonita. Lástima que la vi muy tarde. Bonita. No.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around?
¿No es
Yes,
cierto?
says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Échale tierra. ¿Abajo o qué? ¿Es abajo o arriba? Arriba.
The 1-2.
No.
Swung on in the
Otra
dirt
vez
for
en
the
el
third
piso.
strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hit. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as...
Sí se ve un poquito mal mi monito, ¿eh?
Now
Hay un out, no hay nadie en base en primera.
To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Ok, 0 de 4, ¿eh? 0 de 4 en mi primer partido con los Diamondbacks. 0 de 4. Tenemos otro nuevo pitcher.
After striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he fouls this one off.
Dame una buena, dame una buena. Aquí arribita, aquí.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
¡Ah!
Now here's
No,
a comeback
hombre, dale
here
un
back to
poquito
the
más duro.
mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Sí, ahí tenía que haber hecho un hitcito, hombre, para la carrera. Pero no, no sale.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home.
Le gusta cuando frenan el Ferrari, dice esa rola, güey. ¿Qué onda? Creo que el doctor Simi se mueve mejor que yo. Empaté, no, hombre, perdimos.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Dice el manager que necesito pegarle bien. Estoy frío. Soy frío. Max Muncy es el primera base que agarraron los... Ah, no, este es otro equipo, son Los Ángeles. Ok, vamos. Muévalo, mami.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you. Madison Bumgarner will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
No hay outs, hay un hombre base que tiene 2 strikes, que está ahí.
We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series. Kansas City Royals.
Vamos, segunda.
That they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a
doble play,
legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, Victor Trevino. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Curve, nunca he podido controlar una curve. El slider lo tiene muy bueno.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
No se vale cañón,
now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball.
98 abajo, no me.
And it's a foul ball.
Ahora sí viene el slider, pero ¿dónde? ¿Arriba? No, va a ser. Es que
the 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Doble play, dice in-game. Es correcto, doble play. Ahora tengo ya 3. La última fue un slider que estaba altísimo. Y me ha aventado 3 fastballs. Yo creo que va a ser un fastball arriba también. Que es lo que le falta. No.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Vamos. ¿Qué era eso? Era otra fastball pero abajo, ¿no? Entonces, ¿qué? Ya vas a sacar otro fastball arriba. ¿A qué hora vas a tirar el fastball de arriba, hermano?
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of this.
Un single. No ha pegado nada, ¿no? Desde el partido pasado.
Standing in now, Victor Trevino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
2-1. Vamos arriba, venga. Eso, 3-1.
3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Primera,
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Stop by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry.
Come on, get there.
And there's one down now.
Venga. Tengo boleto para mover el esqueleto. Yeah, qué buena.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Trevino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Ya perdió como 3 millas por hora, nada más ha perdido en 6 innings. No.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Tallado de abajo, ándale, porque el Dani dice abajo.
1-2, here it is.
Sí,
and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
En 7 idas al bat no bateo ni una. ¿Qué haces despierto? Van a ser las 2 de la mañana, güey.
Into the box now, Victor Trevino.
0 de 3
y chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Ok, tenemos. ¿Me vas a dejar ir? Uy, no le he pegado nada. Ya me dieron base por bola.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the
next
guy with
pero
the force at any base now and 2 men gone.
Antes siempre traía el uniforme sucio, ahora ya
2 men gone, and
sucio
that
para
will bring
nada.
up Eduardo Escobar. big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Here we go, easy right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded on the move. In time. Dodger bullpen does its job.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Ya está empezando a pegar el sueño. Pero todavía aguantamos.
MLB Network's
Quiero de perdido pegarle, o sea, no he pegado ni una vez con los Diamondbacks. Me acaban de comprar, llevo 2 partidos con ellos. No,
Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Arizona, equipo pedorro, pedorrísimo, hermano, pedorrísimo. Esa es la buena.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Esa era,
now another 1-2.
De basura. No. Uy, me voy a poner. ¿Esa es la que es de basura entonces? Sí, esa era de basura. ¿Por qué le pego? Si
Muncy has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble.
Soy muy necio. Estaba fuerísima esa madre, güey. La fue a buscar, güey.
Leading off the inning, Victor Trevino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman.
Estuvo mandando un chorro de curvas, ¿no? Hace rato abajo.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that next up is Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
No hay outs. Vamos por 2 en segunda.
Down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So digging in now, Victor Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Paliza así, güey. Vamos, ¿qué? 6-1. Ya me está bajando la dificultad, güey, porque no le pego. La voy a sacar del estadio. Vamos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Y la segunda, Y coach Kenny, me quedo, dice coach. Allá atrás dice, aquí se queda. Venga, un doble ya después de como 20
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
¿Qué vamos ahora? 10-4.
Carson Kelly. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. From the belt, the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
You're going.
Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So at the plate, Jacob Amaya. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Es en primera, no hay gente.
The 2-1. Hit towards first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Última oportunidad, No.
10-4, the final in this game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors, they left 19 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Oye, tú que sí sabes todo de lo que pasa en la vida real, ¿cuánto tiempo más vamos a estar en cuarentena? ¿No sabes?
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Michael Kopech gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps learning, and if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Urchak. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Messi medio más. Está bien, está bien. Sí, estoy acostumbrado ya a
coming to the plate now, Victor Trevino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fouled away. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
¿Qué sigue? Dime rápido.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Creo que ya viene arriba, ¿no? ¿Abajo? Ok, vamos a ver.
Oh,
no se la puede dejar más fácil.
And there are 2 away now. Next for the Dodgers, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On to first, not in time as he. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Kyle Isbell. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Low grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, halfway home.
Lástima que le pegué horrible. ¿Qué voy, 0?
Ready for another chance. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
95 Vamos a buscar slider abajo.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Muncy is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. So stepping in, Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Will Smith.
Dos outs, vamos a primera.
Try for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kyle Isbell. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits. Digging in once again, Victor Trevino.
First baseman, Victor.
El 5 no me gusta nada este tipo de pitch.
He's set and the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel.
Porque juegan como una serie de 3 partidos y así. Entonces este creo que es mi último partido contra Los Ángeles.
Here's the 0-1. Goodness.
¿Qué anda haciendo?
And I really don't know how you swing at that.
Estoy en playoff, no, nada más es cuando visitas, de una vez juegas 3 y así. Sin que arriba, venga, vente. Esta es la
set to
pichada
deliver
de
on nothing in 2. Here it comes. And he'll just waste one there. 1 and 2.
1-2. Esta pichada también puede ser como desperdicios. Sin que vente.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Aquí me quedo, dice mi coach. Venga.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ah, no, me lo cachó. Por estar volteando el chat, güey.
Into the box now, Victor Trevino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next day big.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ah, viene abajo, venga.
Sí, no. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Pero no,
and that's the second out.
Ah, le pude haber pegado mejor.
Stepping up now, Victor Trevino. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Él dice que en la tercera ya está ahí viendo la línea. Porque no le gustó lo que pasó la anterior.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Ok, esta ya viene arriba.
Arizona down to its last strike.
La destruí.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but
al menos ya no perdimos por 6 o 7.
Any win is good, especially on the road.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Victor Gonzalez earns his third win of the year in relief.
Parece que ya se terminó la serie. Una serie más y nos vamos a dormir. Porque ya no estoy viendo bien. Ya se me están cerrando los ojos. ¿Quién viene? Vamos a batear algo. Play Vision. Sí, este. Vamos contra Chicago Cubs. Los Cubs.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball. Next.
Vamos a ver.
Striding in, Victor Trevino comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The pitch. And a ball 1-0. So guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
2 balls and a strike now.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Aquí me quedo, dice el coach. Aquí me quedo, pues. Venga.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That
atención,
usually
atención, porque luego me
that it's
sacan
going to be
aquí.
something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly over to VR. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes.
Yikes.
The next Cub up, Tommy Pham.
Hombre en primera, dos, no hay outs. Vamos segunda.
Back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's...
Venga.
At the plate, Victor Trevino. He drew a walk his first time up.
Victor Trevino.
Hombre en primera, 2 outs, arriba fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. And the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Buena pitcher. Hay que ser los amigos.
So coming to the plate, Victor Caratini. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the box, Albert Almora. No runs, 5 hits,
eso
no
cuando
errors
estoy
so
bateando
far
yo,
for the
güey.
Cubbies.
Puede ser contraproducente. Vamos a primera y 2 outs.
This one over to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Victor Trevino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trevino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No,
Starts him with a good
hombre, cuando se me ocurre
rising
no
fastball
hacer
there
la
for strike
primera vez
one.
que no lo quiero poner arriba, güey. Me la mandan arriba. Es el efecto Konami.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in
Este vato
control.
va a hacer
0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to
Me
an
intimidó,
end.
este pitcher me intimidó.
Diamondbacks. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward is
Okay,
working on a
nice.
1 for
Nice,
3
nice.
thus
Vamos a
far.
primera.
Hayward.
And right into the shift, reined in, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Close one tonight, 2-1
Tampoco los Cubs les
final
ganamos,
score. The Cubbies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Y creo que viene otro slider como por acá.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Uy.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it,
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor.
Ok, hombre en primera, hay un out.
Francisco.
Pham leads off first with one away.
Venga.
One out.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits.
No runs, no hits, no error.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Trevino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevino.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Odio el
One
slider.
run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Skied into straightaway right.
Ya está esperándome este cara.
Bodie is there to put it away for out number 1.
Ah.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He gets the ground ball to first. 2 to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready once again, Victor Trevino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trevino.
First pitch on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
No puede ser.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks seal up their 30th win at home on the season.
2 runs on 5 hits.
Al menos ganamos.
They left 4 men on.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
este partido va a terminar rápido.
Number 72, Victor.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 4 home runs, and 16 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it.
John Gant takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor. So
nos vemos, a ver si mañana le seguimos con este Road to the Show. Thank you, in-game, por estar aquí. Y también gracias a Rollo que anduvo dando la vuelta un rato. Nos vemos en la que sigue. Goodbye, abrazo. ¿Necesitas probar el overlay? ¿Cómo lo quieres probar, güey? Ahorita te veo en WhatsApp. Dime cómo lo quieres probar y le damos, güey. Nomás. Ah, no, ya le puse. Qué menso. Batting cage, play vision. Colorball, no. Bunting. Twitch. Sí, está bien. Ahorita me meto de Twitch. Nada más déjame ver cómo le puedo hacer para salir. De aquí y voy a guardarlo. Muy bien. Nos vemos. Gracias por pasar a saludar.